stronger than liquor. You're getting sweeter, you're getting better. Could drink you forever. My favorite flavor.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my everyday makeup routine for the month of September, except that's kind of a lie because I've been doing this for a few weeks, which means it's August and September, but I'm just gonna call it September because we're in September, and I'm also gonna stop babbling because I can't talk like a normal human being. God, Orkid. I also completely almost forgot to mention that I have a new filming background. This is my new filming room. Let me know if you guys like it. I'm trying something a little bit different just because I got bored with my old background. So I decided to kind of take the guest room of my house and hijack it and make it my filming room. Anyway, this has been my go-to makeup routine for the last few weeks and I've been loving it, so I wanted to share it with you guys. I haven't done one of these makeup routines in quite a while, so I hope you enjoy this video and let's get into it. So the first thing I'm using is the Stila Stay All Day Prime and Anti-Shine Balm, and this is basically just a primer and it really mattifies your face, which is the thing that I love the most about it, just because I've been loving the matte look recently. I know some people prefer the kind of dewy, highlighty finish, but I'm not one of those people. I prefer a very, very matte face, so I just take a little bit of this on my finger and I just rub it together like this, kind of like between these two fingers, and I just apply that. Just a side note, you want to make sure that your fingers are clean, obviously, because that wouldn't be very hygienic, like touching your face. So just make sure your fingers are clean. That's very, very important. I'm gonna tie my hair back really quickly just because these lights are killing me with this heat. Next, I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I heard so many good things about this concealer that I just had to try it and I've been loving it ever since, so I definitely recommend it to you guys. I'm just gonna apply this all over my under eye area, and I did buy this in a shade lighter because I was using it specifically for that reason. So it is a shade lighter than my skin tone, but it's supposed to be. I look like I'm crying concealer right now. And then I'm taking this sponge and I'm just going to blend that all in. Now I'm using this new powder foundation that I bought, and I think it's by the brand Mali. Am I saying that right? I feel like I'm not saying that right, but that's besides the point. It's their Poreless Perfection Glowing Foundation, and it's just this pressed powder foundation. You can just see it there. So I'm just gonna be applying this pretty much all over my face, including my under eye area, to kind of set that concealer. That is pretty much it for my skin. I've already done my brows just because who wants to watch someone do their brows on camera? It's kind of like the most boring thing in the world. So I'm just gonna be moving on straight to my eyes. I really don't do much to my eyes anymore. I used to like line them with black eyeshadow and stuff and blend that in and make it look all fancy, but I just really stopped doing that. I've mostly been focusing on just my lashes, so I'm going to be applying some mascara, and this is the Maybelline New York Falsies Volume Express Waterproof Mascara, and I've already curled my lashes, so I'm just going to be applying a few coats of this, and I've just been really loving that more natural look lately, so that's pretty much all I'm going to do for my eyes. Again, I know this really isn't much for a makeup tutorial, but it is my everyday makeup routine and this is what I do. I really don't put that much effort into it just because I just don't. It's not something I like to do every single day. It's something that I like to do for special occasions or whatever. But maybe this will be helpful for people who are going back to school or whatever and need like a very, very, very basic, natural kind of no makeup look. Moving on to my lips, I'm going to be using this lipstick by the brand Memebox. Am I saying that right? I'm sorry, I'm so bad with brand names. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I probably did and I apologize. But shout out to Ali for introducing me to this brand because this lipstick is just... I am using their I'm Fix Lip in the shade Love Me. It's this really, really nice deep pinkish, like bright pinky color, and I love wearing like a bold lip with very neutral face makeup because it just adds something and it makes it look like you put a lot of effort in when really you didn't. I absolutely love the packaging for this lipstick. It's kind of like a screw top thing that you undo and then you pull this up and it looks like a crayon. This is so cool. And the tip of the lipstick is shaped really nicely and it gets into like all the little lines like my Cupid's bow. It makes it so much easier. I love the edges instead of like those kind of round tip lipsticks, so this is perfect. The only thing about this lipstick is that it is not a matte finish, and that is not a big deal for most people, but I prefer kind of matte finish lipsticks. Like I never wear anything that isn't matte just because I prefer the way it looks on my lips. I have very, very small lips, so I don't know, I just don't like the look of it. So I am going to be adding some translucent powder on top of this. I think I've done this in a video before. I used to do this all the okay, sorry. A cloud of translucent powder just like choked me. So I used to do this all the time and then I stopped because I bought the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks and they dry matte. But lately I've just been wearing regular lipstick and then patting on some translucent powder on top, and that pretty much I just blew the powder everywhere. Let's try that again. Adding on translucent powder pretty much just mattifies the whole thing and it doesn't affect the color very much, which I love. So you can still use regular lipsticks and not waste them, but get the matte finish if you prefer. And just make sure you brush off the excess powder afterwards. And that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because that would make me very, very happy. Thank you guys so much for 1,600 subscribers, by the way. That is mind-boggling to me. Like, I can't compute that in my brain. But thank you guys so much. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!